Thank you, Madam President. Out of respect for Senator Sims, I'm also going to go to the bill.
To the bill, Senator.
Thank you. Two children. One of them, our son, he famously will remember me saying to him many, many times, "Why did you do that?" And his answer usually to me was, "Mom, I didn't mean to do that." And I would say to him, "Tyler, you are forever giving me that answer. So for you, you have to purpose to do the right thing because you never do the wrong thing on purpose." I'm saying that because priorities do matter. And I don't know that I could say anything better or in a better way than what Senator Rose just said. But I do think that when we're putting budgets together, priorities are important. Now, I made one issue this past year a priority for me because I wanted to understand better how certain money was being spent. One of those areas was on the immigrant welcoming centers. So I made sure that I visited the one that happens to be in the area that I formerly represented. I went, I participated in a fiesta that was there, talked to the folks that were there. So I don't mean to take away from any of the good things that they're doing with the immigrant welcome centers. There's $110 million that is going to those welcome centers. While I stood there with my friend, Gloria, I watched an individual hand to one of the gentlemen who came in a debit card, and he was told that he would only be able to get $500 cash per day on that debit card. That's not something I heard from someone else that happened while I was standing there. Is it important money to be spent? Maybe. That's $110 million, though, that's going to non-citizens, to immigrant welcoming centers, in addition to the $40.2 million that will be going to the city of Chicago for asylum seekers after they asked to be named as a welcoming or sanctuary city. So that's $152 million that's going for just that priority for non-citizens. At the same time, Governor Pritzker has chosen not to make the DD community a priority for this state by taking 120 souls from Choate Mental Health and moving them to a different facility, a place that they didn't want to go, sometimes as much as 50, 60 miles away from their homes, because the money wasn't set aside to fix the problems that were at that facility. Senator Rose already talked about the fact that the workers for the DD community and the Guidehouse study showed that $4 an hour is what needed to go to those individuals. And instead, at this point, they're supposed to stand back and be happy for the $250 that they're going to get. Many of us went on the standalone bill to make sure that they were going to get that money. Not a bill that we would ordinarily have wanted to support but didn't in the past. But we did this year because that was a priority. This budget, though many of the good things in it have been mentioned, priorities are important. Say a lot about who we are and where we put the things that matter to us. I'm sad that money is not going to the DD community that should have gone there. I urge a no vote.
Thank you, Senator,